And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
¿Cuántos parties que no sabe dispute? No. Community court is there to solve the problem. See? Okay, everyone. All rise for the most honorable Judge William Law, capital I.
All right. Thank you, bailiff. Everyone, take 5, take 10, take 13. Go ahead, have a seat down in the courtroom today. Oh, folks, I tell you, I had a great weekend out there. I was picking daffodils with my little niece Betty, and she's 4 now. She's got a good picking style, and that's what the flowers are up on my desk today. So if I have to gavel something, I hope I don't spill them because I won't hear the end of it. My wife will kick me in the keister fire, and I will have a bad day. But,
She's cute, Judge.
thank you very much, and she is quite illegal, so you stay away from her, bailiff. All right, let me open this docket here. Well, I have to tell you something. This is going to tie right into our court hearing today. You know, I met my wife at school, and I know things have changed since we gotten older, so I'm very excited to get to this court case today. Here in our courtroom, we have our plaintiff, Mr. Frank Copton. He's the CEO of Plenty of Fish, and I actually thought that was a frozen dinner, but I am to be corrected. It's some sort of dating something another now here or there weather. And he is suing our defendant today, Denise Denny. I guess that's her nickname, as I see it written on my document, Portland. And I don't know. I'm just going to go right to you, Mr. Copton. Please tell me, sir, what on earth are you bringing this lawsuit in my courtroom for?
Lordy, first of all, I want to say it's the Honorable Reverend Frank Copton.
Excuse that. Heck out of me.
And I started Plenty of Fish because there are people out there that needed souls to be bonded together. And now them souls is broken because of this lady over here, this little hussy right here, started a dating service called Bumble. They're stealing all our dates.
Oh, so they're stealing your you know, and my wife reads the Bible, and did you start with one fish, and then you multiplied into many, and now you got people moving in on your fish market? Is that what this is all about?
Yeah, we gathered all the fish on the big ark from all the seas and lakes around the world, and we brought them here to the United States of America and set them free.
All right, Pastor, Father, whatever.
It's reverend to you.
That too, sir. I just clump them all the same, and I am the judge in this hearing.
Judge, can he swear me in or something?
Right, sure. Swear me in.
Son, come on over here. Let me bless you, my child.
Oh, man. All right, bailiff, you feel like a healing in the courtroom now?
Judge, I see lights on stars.
All right, I got a golf game this afternoon, so I need to prep for that. I got my putt-putt mat in my chamber, so let's get moving on with this hearing. All right, Denise Denny Portland, middle name, first name, last name, backwards name. Please tell me, ma'am, what on earth do you have to respond to in this case?
I'd just like to say it's about time you let him ramble on and praise the whole courtroom and then call me a hussy. I was about to say I object, and you didn't even let me talk. Now, that's the first order of business. Next order of business.
This is my courtroom. This is not your trailer park. Just remember that.
Hey, they let me off today, and that's why I'm here. I'm going to make the most of it. You hear me?
I need your response in this case, ma'am.
I'm just saying, I didn't steal no dates, no online dates for nothing. I'm just telling you, let me ask you this. Who's going to
We don't allow weapons in the courtroom, ma'am, and if I find an axe on your person, I'm going to chop your nails.
I left that before I left my place this morning. I'm not going to bring that in my car. Listen, I'm just saying, if I'm going to go on a dating website, you think I'm going to go on something that smells all stinky like tuna? Nope. I'm going to go on something that's adorable like a little bumblebee. Who wants to get their stinger stuck together? Everybody. Who wants to go on Noah's Ark smelling like a bunch of fish? Nobody. Amen to that, Reverend Pastor.
All right, so what I hear so far, ma'am, and I don't care what trailer park you're from, I used to live in a trailer back when I was a teenager. My pappy, he was a drunk, and I lived with him, and I made something of myself, so I know trailers inside and out, and I actually put paneling on the outside of that one when it fell off when it had a hailstorm. So I'm not trashing you. I'm trashing myself. I'm a self-made person, and obviously you, ma'am, you made yourself too. And you like bumblebees, and I see you brought your little bumblebee 3D logo that's sitting right up here today on my desk. So this is, I'm impartial in this case. That's all I'm saying. And I said a few more words than I should have. Now,
Judge, I see she got my little box of bees. Can I pet them?
all right. Can the bailiff pet your bees, Denny?
Yes, I told you. That's just case in point. That's called
so-
evidence. That's evidence that everybody wants to be a bumblebee.
So
you bring a whole
cute.
box of fish, Reverend Pastor. You bring it? No.
All right. I
Oh,
need to,
Lordy, I did.
all right. Order in the court. Order in the court. Now, I'm speaking now, and I want to be heard. 15 years today, or 20 or 30, or whatever. I was sworn in, and I'm swearing now. But I won't swear in this courtroom. I swore on a Bible of bibliothetical. Now,
Lightning will strike you down if you say
all
them
right,
words, Judge.
Father Pastor.
Reverend.
Yes, that too. I see here that your lawsuit is for $4.75 million. Explain that, sir.
Because of all the loss of business of plenty old fish, the Triple Rock Church down in Mobile, Alabama is going into disrepair.
All right.
And we need $4.765298 million to fix her up.
So your idiot is what someone just yelled at into the
Not
courtroom.
nice. Don't
I
say
know,
that
I
about
know. What
him.
the heck
Well,
is
it's
happening
true.
here?
It's true.
Now, what is
Get
happening
him,
in this
Spike.
courtroom?
Get him, Spike.
All
Tell him
right.
to calm down,
All
Spike.
right.
Get him.
Now, if everyone does it, Spike, settle down. All right.
Sit.
Here's a mushroom.
Sit.
Here's a stuffed mushroom from my lunch pail. You eat that, and you just do not start going crazy on that. Don't feed a dog mushrooms unless you want him to go nuts. All right. Now, this is just getting a little out of hand in my courtroom, and I need to bring things back to order. Sir, you are wanting $4.7 million, which you're suing for to fix a church. Now, this is the lawsuit in front of me now. It's about dating services, sir. So I hope if you win today, you would appropriate that money towards the rectification of the annihilation of the problem that happened with this lawsuit. Now, I'm going to go to Denny again. Now, ma'am, you countersued for $2.72.11 remaining $1 million. What on earth is that about?
Well, that's all I know, all the numbers. That's my house number, and I love it. And so that's why. All right, I think it makes good sense. I'm a hard-working, excuse me, I got some marbles in my mouth. I'm a hard-working woman, and I do this business from my house.
Ma'am, tell me what you do on a day-to-day basis with your Bumble dating service. What is it you do as a CEO?
10 a.m., wake up, put on my slippers. 10:05, press the coffee button.
All right, fast forward. What do you do at work?
I connect. I make them love connections. You remember that show? Remember that? It's like live version, except I got a whole bunch of bumblebees all over the logo, the web page.
I guess this court should be called the Riddlin case because no one is speaking to what's on my
Judge,
paper.
it is nothing but an infestation of bees like the apocalypse that is coming. Instead of locusts, it's bees, and this lady right here is bringing the...
He's just
All
he's
right,
saying
all
that
right,
'cause he's allergic.
order.
He's
All
swelled up.
right. The bailiff just handed me a piece of paper. Well, isn't that interesting? All right, Reverend Pastor. I see here that you served time in the federal penitentiary, sir. Could you explain that?
Yeah, I spent some time in Angola State Prison down in Louisiana because I was trying to find a better way. And so I submitted myself to shackles and poverty.
It also says in this document here, sir, that you were laundering fish. What does that mean exactly?
I was trying to sell fish to the Chinese and they done swindled me. So I had to take care of business and I ended up in, well, shall I say, the penitentiary.
All right, sir. Could you please tell me, does your business actually exist?
It does, and it's a 501c(b), CDXD, and BCLLP, and that is used to try to do nothing but to build a church. The gracious
All
chapel
right, I
to
keep
the
hearing
sky.
church. I almost feel like this business is a cover. Now, I am pulling up on Googleation here your dating service, and all I see is a website down. You got 2 seconds to explain that, sir.
Because all the bumblebees ate through the cables of the server farm.
All right. Well, thank you. You're a funny man. All right. Denise Denny, you got 10 seconds to plead your case, ma'am.
First of all, it ain't my fault. Second of all, you didn't let me explain what else I do on my day. Third of all, I ain't gonna take no fish off nobody. You hear me, President?
All right, I know
Reverend?
speaking's hard for you, ma'am. I need to rule in this case. All right, after taking everything into consideration, I'm sorry. I'm going to throw out the canna suit. However, ma'am, I'm going to award you $1.00 million for you to go back to school and learn a thing or two about a thing or three. And I rule in your case. And Mr. Pastor General, whatever.
As a reverend.
All right, I'm going to have you arrested, and you're going to have to go back to prison and find yourself another line of work. And that's my ruling.
Hey, bachelors, bachelorettes, and everyone in between. Want to take a shot at love? Send the questions you would want to ask on a date to the Win Matchmakers during the break and see if you can help make the perfect match. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.